March 28th in history. In 37 AD, the aging Emperor Tiberius lay dead on the Isle of Capri, leaving Rome's vast empire without a ruler. The Roman Senate formally bestowed all imperial titles upon young Caligula, and cheering crowds hailed him as their new emperor. Caligula's reign descended into tyranny and madness, ending with his assassination just 4 years later, forever marking Rome's imperial fragility. In 1093 AD, Rome was in chaos. Emperor Pertinax lay dead, murdered by his own Praetorian Guard, the very soldiers sworn to protect him. The Praetorian Guard then auctioned the entire Roman Empire to the highest bidder. Senator Didius Julianus won, promising each guard 25,000 sesterces. Julianus ruled just 66 days before being overthrown. This brazen act of corruption became a symbol of Rome's decline and imperial power's fragility. In 1834, President Andrew Jackson waged war against the powerful Bank of the United States, demanding federal deposits be withdrawn from its vaults. The Senate voted to formally censure Jackson, declaring he had assumed unconstitutional authority. He became the first sitting president ever rebuked by Congress. Jackson's allies later expunged the censure from the record. The clash set a lasting precedent for presidential power struggles with Congress. In 1854, tensions between European powers and Russia reached a breaking point over control of Ottoman territories in the Black Sea region. On March 28, Britain formally declared war on Russia, joining France and the Ottoman Empire. Troops soon sailed for the Crimean Peninsula. The Crimean War claimed over 600,000 lives but revolutionized warfare, introducing the telegraph, war photography, and modern battlefield nursing. In 1898, Wong Kim Ark, born in San Francisco to Chinese immigrants, was denied re-entry to the United States after traveling abroad. The Supreme Court ruled 6-2 that anyone born on American soil is a citizen under the 14th Amendment, regardless of their parents' nationality. This landmark ruling established birthright citizenship as constitutional law, protecting the rights of millions born in America to this day. In 1910, French inventor Henri Fabre prepared his strange float plane on the calm waters of Étang de Berre, near Marseille, attempting the impossible. Fabre's hydravion roared across the water and lifted into the air, flying 400 meters. It was the first powered takeoff from water in history. Fabre's breakthrough launched the era of seaplanes, transforming naval warfare, mail delivery, and remote exploration for decades to come. In 1939, Madrid had endured nearly 3 years of siege. The Spanish Civil War had torn the nation apart, pitting Republicans against Franco's nationalists. On March 28, Republican defenders raised the white flag over Madrid. Nationalist troops marched into the capital, and the war was over. Franco's victory launched a dictatorship lasting 36 years. The war's legacy shaped modern Spain and became a warning about the fragility of democracy. In 1941, the Mediterranean Sea was a contested war zone. Britain's Royal Navy tracked an Italian fleet sailing near the southern coast of Greece. Off Cape Matapan, British battleships opened fire at close range under cover of darkness, sinking 3 Italian heavy cruisers and 2 destroyers in a devastating night ambush. The Battle of Cape Matapan shattered Italian naval confidence. Italy never again challenged British dominance in the eastern Mediterranean, securing vital Allied supply lines. In 1963, Alfred Hitchcock prepared to unleash his most terrifying vision yet upon New York audiences, a film where nature itself becomes the enemy. The Birds premiered, stunning audiences with waves of shrieking gulls and crows attacking a quiet coastal town through revolutionary special effects never before seen. The film redefined horror cinema, proving nature itself could terrify. Its innovative techniques influenced generations of filmmakers and remains a chilling masterpiece today. In 1969, America mourned the passing of Dwight D. Eisenhower, the general who led Allied forces to victory in World War II and became the 34th president. Eisenhower died on March 28 at Walter Reed Army Hospital, aged 78. The nation lost its architect of D-Day and the interstate highway system. His legacy endures in America's highways, the space program he launched, and the steady leadership that guided the nation through the early Cold War. In 1979, the Three Mile Island nuclear plant near Harrisburg, Pennsylvania hummed with atomic energy, a symbol of America's nuclear ambitions. A cooling system malfunction triggered a partial meltdown of the Unit 2 reactor core, becoming the worst commercial nuclear accident in American history. The disaster halted nuclear expansion in America for decades and transformed public perception of atomic energy worldwide, reshaping energy policy forever. In 2017, the White House prepared a dramatic reversal of American environmental policy, targeting the Clean Power Plan signed by the previous administration. President Trump signed an executive order directing the EPA to dismantle Obama-era climate regulations, shifting the nation away from emissions reduction targets. The order signaled America's retreat from international climate commitments, reshaping global environmental politics and fueling years of fierce debate.